Good day everyone, my name is CheerfulTitan and I'm bringing you a Dragon Age Inquisition news update. Today I'm covering the article made by DualShockers. This article will be in the description if you want to read it yourself. So, the article reveals few new pieces of information and all of this info comes from the September issue of PC Game UK magazine. This article is also divided into 4 key points: gameplay, companions, story and areas. I'm going to read through all of these and highlight some of the new information, so please enjoy. First I'm going to touch upon the gameplay section. There is a lot of old news here, so let's just quickly go over it, but there is also a few really interesting stuff. So let's get started. Red lyrium is an anti-magic substance, an opposite force to normal lyrium. Alright, that's pretty basic. Alright. Tactics are in automated AI settings as described by the writer, and apparently you can set how much mana a mage companion can keep in reserve and at which HP threshold will a companion use a health potion. So this is like in the old games. Only interesting stuff in this is that mage companion can keep in reserve mana. That is a new tactic. I don't think there has been that kind of tactic in previous Dragon Age games. So let's move on. After clearing parts of an area, you can set up camps there. They give you access to scouts and you can gain power. The resource you spend on operations. I guess the operations are the ones we saw in the PAX demo, where you could like put your agents to work on making monuments or clearing out some gas in the map or building a bridge or something. So I guess these are the operations. Also I guess the Redcliffe Castle is some kind of operation, because later in this article you will talk about how you can send advisors on operations, and in that Redcliffe demo we saw Liliana there, so I guess that's an operation. So yeah, let's move on. Certain parts of a map can be locked until you clear the other ones. So yeah, this is nothing interesting here. Some of the map can be locked until you like kill the Red Templars on the area, or kill a Draken, or let's say clear a gas cloud in the area, and then you can access the area. So yeah, we pretty much knew this already. You can mark certain areas as operations points on the map, so that you can deal with them when you return to your base of operations, Skyhold. I don't see anything really interesting in this one, so let's just move on. You manage your operations through the war table in Skyhold, and by doing so you get resources like gold, loot or agents. Some of the operations are tied to main plot, like an operation involving the Chantry in Valoria. This is interesting, because so by doing these operations you will get resources like the gold, loot or agents. So the agents are a resource, because using the agents you can do like missions. Actually this is operations, so I guess like the operations are not the things we saw in the PAX demo, because in the PAX demo you used agents to do these stuff, so I guess the operations are separate from that stuff, so I don't know. But also there's an interesting one, main plot operation involving the Chantry in Valoria. So there's an operation in Valoria involving the Chantry, so that is interesting. So we are going to visit Valoria, that's awesome. Alright, some operations are resolved instantly, and some require you to pick an advisor, Cullen, Liliana or Josephine, to complete them. They're unavailable while conducting the operation. So yeah, we pretty much knew this because in the demo we saw Liliana on an operation in the Red Cliff Castle. Yeah, let's just move on. There's a new resources besides power, which you can spend on operations, which is called the influence. So I guess power and influence are like these other resources which you spend on the operations. And when you do operations, you get these other resources, which are the agents, gold, and loot. So yeah, this is pretty confusing, but yeah, I think it's like that. Influence gives you Inquisition perks, and these are divided into 4 types: forces, secrets, connections, and the Inquisition. Forces, secrets, and connections are pretty self-explanatory, but the Inquisition is really interesting. I have no idea what kind of perk is that. So yeah, the first 3 perks are tied to advisors. Forces perk might increase your potions capacity by 4. Secrets perk might increase the XP you earn from picking up codex entries. Connection perk grants better merchant offers on rare items. So yeah, there's the description for all the perks. The connection perk is really interesting because it grants merchant offers, better merchant offers on rare items. So I think that's kind of useful. Alright, Skyhold changes as a reflection of which perks you favor, though it won't be related to the decorations, since you do that manually from a menu. You can change everything between windows, throne, banner, heraldry, and drapes. So I guess these changing windows, thrones, banners, heraldry, and drapes are from the menu, and these perks will like change the overall theme of the keep. So if you favor forces perk, the keep will change into more like a military style keep, and if you favor the secrets, it will change into this intrigue kind of keep. So that's really awesome. I can't wait to see how will that change. There is the, I hope they will show the Skyhold in Gamescom. Yes, Gamescom. Alright, dragon fights are all scripted and they have their own personalities. This is old news. We already knew the dragon fights are scripted, and yeah, it's awesome. Dragons have a main health bar and a health bar for each limb. You can't deal massive amounts of damage to a dragon without dealing with its limbs first. This is so old news. This is basically in almost every interview and every info. They always tell the same thing, that there's dragons with where you can deal damage to their different limbs. So yeah, we have heard this so many times before, so I'm not even going to say anything about it. Let's just move on. Next we are going to touch upon the companions. This is really short. There is a small description for every companion, which I'm going to put on the screen right now. Also, there is a little piece of information about the companions, which is you can skip recruiting most of your companions, and you can kick them out of the Inquisition at almost any time. So that is really interesting, because you can kick them out of the Inquisition at almost any time. That's gonna be so funny. If some of the companions is really annoying, you can just kick him out and you're never going to see him again. So I suppose you can't kill them, you can just kick them out. I don't know, can you like put them in the prison and do stuff, and yeah, I don't know. So that is pretty much about the companions. You can read the descriptions there. I'm not going to read them because it's going to take too much time, so yeah, let's move on. So now we get into the really interesting stuff. So this is the story segment of this article. So first there's a little information piece that there's an operation to gain the friendship of Orzammar. So that's going to be an awesome operation. So you're going to try to get the friendship of the Orzammar dwarves. So I hope we can visit Orzammar. I think there was information that the developer said that there is a Darwin Tig in the Inquisition, so I wonder if the Orzammar will be the Darwin Tig. So yeah, it will be awesome to visit Orzammar again. So next, you'll pass a judgment on NPCs who come through Skyhold. He mentions the son of a barbarian leader you killed coming to the castle gates and chucking a dead goat against the walls, which is some kind of ritualistic insult for killing his kin. You can decide whether to give him and his follower weapons and exile them, or put him into stockade, or a third choice. So this is kind of awesome. So this you can judge NPCs, like in the Awakening you could have the court assemble, and you could decide whether to, I think there was like a deserter in your army, and you could decide that he will be killed or he will be forgiven and he will just continue to be in the army. And yeah, so you can judge different NPCs. In this specific case, he mentions a barbarian leader that you killed, and then his like was it son comes to your castle and insults you for killing his kin, and then you can decide whether to basically exile him or kill him or just leave him be. So yeah, judgment sequences as a way of getting further on their decisions. I don't know, did you understand anything of what I just said? So I'm going to just repeat it. So judgment sequences as a way of getting players to reflect further on their decisions. So yeah, the judgment will reflect the player decisions, so they will make the story go further. So yeah, I think this will be story. These judgment sessions will be story based. They are not like these random events, or there could be random events, but yeah. Also, Mark Dara has said that there is an ability to continue playing the game after the ending, so the game will not end after you have passed the main story. So that's good. He also said that you need to leave the world in a relatively unstable state, but bring enough resolution so that the story has a satisfying conclusion. So I guess, I don't know, will the world state after the story go back in time before the final mission, or will it just continue even like in the previous games? It will go back in time before the final mission, because it will be just too much work to change everything to reflect the decisions you made in the final mission. So yeah, I don't know about that, but that is basically everything about the story segment. It was pretty interesting. There were some interesting pieces of information, and yeah, there is just final little piece of information that we are going to talk about just in a second. So the last thing we are going to talk about today is the areas of the game. So in this particular article, it mentions 5 areas: the Dales Highlands, the Ferelden Box, the Exalted Plains, and the Steel Ruins, and also the Skyhold. So there's a little description about every location. So the Dales Highlands description is: apparently a mysterious blizzard has hit the area, and it seems to be the work of the Red Templars. So I guess this place is the place we saw in the gameplay trailer. I'm going to show right now in the screen. You should see this blizzard place. So I guess this will be the Dales Highlands. The next is Ferelden Box, an undead swamp. If I can see, if I can find some video of this place, I'm going to put it right here. The next is Exalted Plains, a grassland with myriad of abandoned forts. I have no idea where this place is, so I'm not even going to try to guess. The next place is the Steel Ruins, crumbling temples with demons and Venatori cultists. I think we have seen this place, so if I can find it, I will be putting it on the video right now. So, the Skyhold, your castle and base of operations. It is like the Normandy in Mass Effect, but much bigger. Inside there is tavern, stables, a courtyard, kitchens, dungeons, and you can imprison people there, and the war table. So this sounds really awesome. I can't wait to see the Skyhold and just do stuff in it, upgrade it, and just be there. It's going to be so awesome. So that is the areas of the game, and yeah. So that is everything for this article. This actually was my first video on this channel. So if you have any tips or tricks or suggestions, how can I improve my content here, please leave a comment. And also if you want to see some more Dragon Age Inquisition news updates, please subscribe for this channel. And yeah, I hope I can improve in the future and make better videos, because I don't know if this kind of long videos are good or should they be a bit shorter. Should I make something awesome, or I mean like awesome effects on the video and awesome editing and all kind of awesome stuff. So yeah, please leave suggestions on the comment section below, and yeah, please subscribe, and I will see you later. So bye.